Tomorrow in New Orleans, the Supreme Court will hear arguments in a case concerning a law that's been on Louisiana's books for decades. A pair of Arklatex lawyers, Joe Gregorio and Cole Sarton, are challenging a law allowing state legislators, who are also attorneys, to receive continuances on trials because of their legislative duties. In some cases, trials have been known to drag on for years. Shreveport attorneys Senator Alan Seabaugh and Representative Michael Mellerine have been mentioned in connection with that case, but Seabaugh says tomorrow's hearing deals only with the constitutionality of the law. Shreveport constitutional attorney Roy Alexander provided us with an overview of what tomorrow's hearing is all about.
The first one is that I think there's a separation of powers problem. I think that these legislative continuances allow the legislative branch essentially to reach into the judicial branch and tell a judge how to manage the judge's courtroom, how to manage the judge's cases and the judge's docket. That to me is a violation of separation of powers.
And thus, according to Alexander, unconstitutional. Secondly, Alexander used an illustration of a problem: a wife losing her husband in an accident.
That's a vested property interest the widow has in that lawsuit. Our law recognizes her lawsuit as a vested property interest. And when she's delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed from bringing her lawsuit, then we really are depriving her of that property interest without due process of law, which is another constitutional violation.
And finally, Alexander points out something that should be obvious.
Everyone is not able to be represented by an attorney who's also a state senator or state representative.
Right.
And
so they wouldn't get those continuances.
They wouldn't get those continuances. Okay. It allows really the state senator or state representative to control the docket in many respects.
And for those reasons, Alexander says repeated continuances are denying somebody a proper day in court.